Welcome back to Spyro, Enter the Dragonfly. Since we have electric breath, we can solve this little puzzle here. Let's shock all the little things here, and then get a dragonfly.
I don't even know what they are. They're just things. Are they lightning rods?
They are lightning rods.
They just look like very tall sorry pawns, you know what I mean?
Okay, for some reason my mind went to back to start, but I swear that's a trouble thing.
Well, maybe trouble too, you know. They look like game pieces from some
They did.
asset collection, and then they just put a chrome texture over it, stretched it out, and hey, now we can do this for everything.
Also, who has a lightning rod that's 3 feet off the ground? And actually, that worked out well in my favor, because the next level is right next to us.
Oh, well, hey.
We done did it. We finished up.
Oh, please don't talk.
Oh, tell me all about it, Sparks. Tell me everything. There we go.
Hey, it's Alex.
Sorry, was that an E or an A?
And hey, that's Alex, or that's Alex.
Alex?
Yay! You got enough dragonflies to get the boat up and running. Hop aboard.
Go get the dragonflies.
Here we go. Well, that still works. Yeah, so a lot of the transporters, all you have to do is touch them. So now that I know that it works, every other transport from now on, I'm going to try and break somehow. Or I'll just touch the tip and then go off on an adventure.
How the hell do you have a stone boat?
Don't ask. It's probably made of all shell. Maybe there's a giant behemoth in this level.
Oh. That's what the dragonflies are for.
Right. Use their magic.
No, they're just swimming underneath, just, you know, carrying it, you know.
I didn't even consider that, because some of them you do find underwater.
Just have the young ones do all the work.
That's right. Go, little ones. Do everything for me.
I saved your life, I trapped you in the bubble, now it's time to do my bidding.
Time for a little background on this level here. This is Luau Island. Ooh, we're gonna have a Luau theme for this entire one. We're looking at 900 gems, good lord.
God!
And 10 dragonflies. So, pretty par for the course, but I need to give my rating on this level. This level is painfully average.
Painfully average?
Painfully average.
It's I feel nothing!
Almost. Like, in my opinion, every Spyro game has that one level where it's just like, oh, okay, that was a level. That was cool. There's always that one that's just like, okay, that was a level, I played through it, it's done. I never have any lasting memories of it. This is one of those. So, at our little Luau vacation that we're going to have here, we're going to make some memories.
Are there glitches involved?
Look how tropical it is! Look how great! And look at all the gems that are just scattered everywhere. Okay, we spent that entire time, it's been like a minute and a half probably, and we're just now getting to the main island because there's so many gems around everywhere.
Why do they need to put 900 here?
I don't know. Hey, we got him!
Hey, it's Gary.
It's Gary.
Thanks, Gary.
He doesn't get a cool name, he's just Gary.
Yeah. The Rip Talks we have to deal with are, you know what, a little creative. You had that T-Rex that was just off taking pictures, and we flamed him, and now he's gone and dead now. And we also have ones that are swimming underwater that we need to get rid of.
I bet if we asked him, he would have backed up into that button. Just, you know, we didn't need to kill him.
He seemed friendly. Like, when we came up to him, he's like, hello!
Excuse me, could you push that button?
Sure! Wait, what does it do?
Let's find out.
Also, if you listen very closely to the... first, we got a new power-up. Show that off after this.
Just sitting right there in the middle of the beach, like it was
right
nothing.
there. Yeah. The denizens of this area are all pigs. And
Oh, great.
they are all voiced by Tom Kenny, I think.
Huh.
Because they reuse a voice sample from Spyro 2, actually. They use a sound clip from the professor. It is 100% ripped from the old game.
You mean they couldn't get the ADR director to come in and just go, "Hack, hack," or something?
Apparently
Really had
not.
to reuse Spyro 2 oinks or voice clips.
It's the aha voice clip.
Thank you so much, Spyro. I just couldn't have handled being eaten for dinner.
Nyeh.
Okay.
That's the
I'll
plot
keep a
of
nose out
this.
for your friends. I think I can smell them roasting off in the distance. Just kidding.
Yeah, so this is where I came to the conclusion that Spyro's a sadistic dick in this game. Oh, what's that? Oh, it's your dying friends? Cool. What the hell, man?
I don't...
Have I rendered you speechless already?
This whole game just...
Ooh! Oh, can we get through this gate?
Oh, I bet you can.
So,
if you try hard enough.
I tried to see if I could just bubble him through the gate, just see, oh, is there any collision detection? And you're gonna see me try to get through this gate the normal way, the way I've been getting through all gates. But, I figured out my flaw a bit too late when it came to this. So, the reason that I'm able to get through the gates in the overworld is because the place that I'm going through is actually the divide. That's where the gate actually swings open. So, for this one to actually work, I would have to hit the barrier where the gate opens. And we're actually going to see that it opens in kind of a weird way to where you can't actually clip through it. I'm sure you could.
Like on the side or something?
Yeah, it comes from the side, opens from the side, from inside the wall. So I couldn't get in there if I wanted to, unless I severely glitched the game.
Oh, there's more gems down here.
Oh,
God.
there's so much money. Look at all the money.
Like, it's just careless at this point.
Did people consider this like a wishing well? It's just like, oh, if I throw gems in this gigantic pool, I'll have my wish granted.
Gotta make sure the underwater decor looks good. I'll put these vases and put some gems in there, and then there too, down there.
Just put some here, put some there, put some a little bit everywhere.
Whoa, this one's a 50. This one's worth a lot. I'll just put it with the rest of the ones.
Get me out of here. Please get me out of here. I heard a Riptalk talking about sausages.
And his map is clipping through the cage there.
Just a little bit. I mean, the minor things, I don't really... I kind of look past it. But, yeah, that's the plot of this level. The Riptalks and the living tikis from Spyro 2 came back and are trying to roast all the denizens to death.
There might be an underwater cave somewhere.
At least the water moves in this level.
Oh. Model's a little too close for comfort there.
I will join you in there.
Okay, so collision detection actually works for these gates, because I was trying to see if I can flame him through the gate. It doesn't work.
Get me out.
Anyway.
So how do we open these gates?
Every pig gives you a hint as to how to open the gate. It's normally just push button, open gate. But this one we have to do a little bit of exploring.
Ooh.
Now, for some reason, I decided to come back and try again to get through this gate. But then something interesting happened. Those tikis are right above me trying to attack me. I killed one.
Duh.
He was so close, and my head bash has such a big hitbox that it killed him.
We didn't clip through the gate, but we got something else instead.
Yeah, we got a different kind of surprise. Cool. Now, I'll give one thing to this level. It's got really good music. It's nice and serene, especially for this kind of level. And I greatly enjoy it. You got another good one, Stuart Copeland, I'll give you that. And the only reason I say I enjoy the soundtrack is because I was here for 45 goddamn minutes.
have you ever played Oddworld Munch's Odyssey?
Haven't played any Oddworld. Ooh.
Well, Munch's Odyssey is a third Oddworld game. The first two came out on the PlayStation. They were totally different. Did I just hear a glitched voice clip again?
Keeps calling me ham sandwich and
Maybe.
Well, anyway, the first two were like 2D side-scrollers. They had this big open world and all that, and they were very artsy and, you know, very complicated games as well. But for Munch's Odyssey, which I think was like an Xbox exclusive for a while, the gameplay was simplified a lot. In the opening levels, at least, there are literally just rows of collectibles that just say, hey, go here.
Oh my.
And I think a lot of games around that time were kind of simplified for the growing market.
That's interesting to me, because you still had a lot of games that were semi-complex, but you could still figure it out because they gave you enough, like, subtle hints.
Well, I mean, like, you know, the ones that were developed by developers who don't know what they're doing, or they were ordered by an executive company to make it the way they want to, and not knowing how games work. Not naming any names, Microsoft. EA.
I swear, Microsoft makes good games when they actually decide to fucking make one.
See, there are problems that are still relevant today, even though this is how many years old?
A lot.
Nearly 20 years old or something?
I don't feel like doing math. It's old. Oh, hey, here's the button to actually unleash that Dragonfly down below us. And have you noticed the buttons actually work now?
Yeah, this level is a lot more stable than the last one.
Yeah, and that's why I say it's really just, like, painfully average, because not a lot broken here. I mean, jumping on a ladder, it's kind of funny to see the first couple times, but really there's not a lot that's broken. Oh, hey, see, take a look at that. It says I have wing power up. Sweet. Let's,
we can fly now!
Oh, no, actually we can't. Oh, shoot. So, wait.
That wasn't flight?
What does that symbol mean? Oh, can I actually glitch through the floor?
That looks janky as hell.
Just imagine Spyro trying to jump when he's also hitting the floor when he's at an angle. Oh, that's the power-up I got. I got Super Flame, which is represented by wings. Hence my confusion.
They just wanted to make the gauge look cool. It's like, put some awesome dragon wings on top, yeah!
I guess, because it didn't really work.
They did dumb little things like that instead of making the game work right.
Like, I really mistook that for wing power-up. I thought they wanted me to fly and use, like, Super Flame.
Die, Dragonfly!
Too bad the thing's kind of made of fire, so it can't... Hello? Jesus!
Hey, it's Homer.
30 trillion bubbles, and not a single one of them hit.
Unless it was, like, point blank. Oh, there's some gems I missed.
It's almost like it's not a very good way to collect these things. I know a guy, same console. He's got a green hat. He's got a nice thing called a vacuum. Maybe we can use that or something.
Oh god, that would introduce a whole new slew of problems.
Hey, it's Socrates.
Why do they all have Greek names?
You know what? I was trying to figure that out. I actually do have a list of all the names that are in this level.
Well, nobody gives a fuck about Gary.
Yeah, fuck Gary. Well, he was in the overworld, so that's okay. Yeah, but so far we've got Homer, we've got Socrates.
No problem.
I can't wait for you to see some of the other ones, because, good lord. Maybe the Hawaiian aesthetic has to do with philosophers, maybe?
Why?
Like, did all the great Greek philosophers go on a Bahamian vacation? And that's how they came up with their ideas of society and philosophy?
No, they were attacked by living tikis as a kid. It's like, oh,
Yeah, Aristotle in, 29 AD or whatever was like, oh, no more tequila for me. I tell you what.
no, he had to invent a new liquor to get rid of all the nightmares from the old one.
Maybe that's what Nietzsche was missing. Maybe if he took a Bahamian vacation, he would have had a brighter outlook on life.
Maybe, yeah. So, I want to let you in on a little secret. I'm going to kind of spoil something that happens near the end of the level.
Uh-huh.
I miss 10 gems.
Oh.
So, the reason I miss said 10 gems actually has to do with those arches. I want to see if you can figure out what I need to do for those arches. Before you start guessing, I actually had to look up where those last 10 gems were, and it's a bad sign where I type into Google Luau Island, and the first result is last 10 gems.
Oh. Don't you love that? I love when I'm typing in for a completely different, unrelated problem to the game, and I see something else that I know is coming later on in the game, and I'm like, oh, I gotta worry about that now? Oh, shit.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm just worried about the Ice Caves puzzle. You mean there's a castle sliding puzzle too? Shit.
Woo! All right. I'm glad you're getting to experience a good Spyro game on the side.
Yeah, well, again, I'm glad I at least have a frame of reference knowing that, a good Spyro game when I've played one, and, I gotta say, this ain't one.
Yeah, I actually had to rethink the perspective, because when you got Spyro Reignited, I was like, well, shoot, now he's gonna be spoiled for the good and the bad. And then I realized, it's probably a good thing that he plays a good one before experiencing a bad one, otherwise the entire series might be soured.
Yeah, I'm a new dumb fan who just got into it recently, but fuck you, I'm having a good time.
That's good, I like that.
It's like, oh, he only plays it now that he's got trophies, and he's got all these, newfangled things to help him, and he's got guides and cheats and all that.
No.
It's got pretty graphics and a beautiful art style and all that, and he didn't have to go through, Skylanders or anything, and I'm like, nope, having fun!
Oh, wait. There's just a... Well, there's a little rock formation. We're going to have to blow that up later. But, there's something happening in the background that I just realized while looking over the footage again. There's a tenor just sitting out on the water. It's weird looking.
So you're missing 20 gems.
Yeah, well, hopefully I remember to pick that up on my way back. I always liked that voice clip. Even when I was a kid. You hit the tikis and they go...
There's just so many gems, it's hard to keep track of them all.
Well, thankfully you got the guidebook. And, you know what? Putting in the ability for Sparks to actually find gems for you was a brilliant idea. Which, I'm still convinced that ability was only touched on in Spyro 3. And then they made it a halfway reward in this one.
Is the map slipping through the cage again?
Just a little bit. That's alright. Trust me, there's a lot worse that could be happening in this level.
Hello, the gate's open.
At first I thought that was a glitch. At first I thought he was giving me the voice clip of him still being locked in the cage. And I was like, oh, okay, it's a funny.
That's a bad sign. I did it right. Is that supposed to happen?
Hey, it's Dip.
Oh, hey,
Socrates, Homer, and Dill.
Dill. Again, there's a couple other ones that do not fit the mold at all. Oh, hey, another Dragonfly just out in the open. What's up, buddy?
Oh.
Shock you
Gotta
to
put him
death.
somewhere. Scuttlebutt!
Don't you know the ancient philosopher Scuttlebutt? It's Greek.
The concept of grab-ass is one that should be played with consenting adults.
It's Greek for pussyfooting. Oh, hey, look, a cannon on top of this shell ship. Let's blow some shit up. Burn!
Okay, well, not really explode, more like kind of
Poof.
force the rocks together to form one big boulder and then have it fall through the world.
Hey, look, Play-Doh.
And Play-Doh! Why?
I don't know. They were having fun. They probably needed some fun. Oh.
No, there was a Greek level, and they had the dragonflies already picked up for that level, but then they cut the Greek level, so they had to put them somewhere.
Actually, that's... Ooh, you might be right. I might have to do some research on that one. But anyway, hey, I got that tenor. That 10 gem actually has to do with those arches. So now you can make a guess as to what I'm supposed to do to make that appear.
Go through them.
How? How
With
does
a
how does one go through the arches correctly to get the gem? That's something
Flying, swim, I don't know.
Yeah, that's one thing I want you to think about, and then we'll explain it, because right now we're actually going to go do a mini-game.
Oh.
Ooh, mini-game, but we're actually going to save that for next time on Spyro Enter the Dragonfly.
Oh.
And you know what? I kind of like this one.